Alrighty. We are back with another podcast today. I have my best friend with me, Rhodes Kirkpatrick.
Oh yeah, so excited to be here, man.
What's going on, man?
Not much, we came back from camping this weekend. It was a great time up at Shelby Hill Road.
Schneebly?
Yeah, Schneebly.
It's like on the way to like Flagstaff, right?
Yeah, just right out the 17.
How was that?
Oh, it was like insane, bro.
Yeah.
We went down to like this marsh. It was called Fox Creek Dam.
Okay.
And like we kind of just the whole time scoped out our kingdom. We went one way, went the other way. It was amazing.
How long were you there? Like 2 days?
Yeah, 2 nights, 3 days.
Y'all just camped in like the car?
Yeah, slept in the back seat or in the trunk of the minivan. We took out the back. Yeah, we took out the back seats.
You didn't take the green machine?
Nah.
No.
Not enough room. Yeah, we put down like cotton pads and like a mattress pad and stuff. It was really comfy.
Well, heck yeah, dude. I am so excited to have you on the podcast. Obviously, because you're one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
So to have you on is awesome. I want to say thank you again for coming on.
Yeah, and it's an honor for you to have me on. So thank you. Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna dive into like a couple of cool things today. I want to ask you about your experience with Corona.
All right.
And studying abroad. That was pretty crazy. And we're just gonna get into some funny things. I have some funny snippets from you.
All right.
In my snippet, flash from the past. You were gonna laugh, and I'm gonna laugh because I'm gonna be embarrassed.
All right.
And we have a couple of funny things to this. So let's get right into it, man.
Let's
so you want to kind of just like describe what you do, because I know you are a student full time at Arizona State.
Yeah.
So how has that been?
Oh, it's
online, like since all the classes are online.
Yeah.
How was that?
So it's been kind of insane. So I'm not taking ASU classes online, but I'm taking my study abroad classes online. So we went to Rome. We thought it was going to be an amazing semester. I went with my girlfriend, so we went together. Yeah. It was great, for the month and a half we were there. Every day I walked up into my balcony like every morning, and I just looked down the street, smoked a European stogie, and just relaxed.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that had been so awesome. I've never been to Europe before, but you've been there before.
Yeah.
You did like an internship out there.
Yeah.
Right?
So I worked out. Shout out to World Youth Alliance. I worked on their management team for about 3.5 months.
Right on.
Yeah, it was an experience.
Do you mind bringing this just a little closer to you?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
Right there?
A little more.
Right there?
Sweet. Perfect.
All right, cool. But so I got a certified lobbyist technically. So
really?
Yeah,
wow.
I can always put that on my resume.
That's awesome.
But yeah, no, I mean, coming back though was an amazing experience because Italy was one of the countries I had never been to at all.
This past trip or the first one?
Yeah, this study abroad trip. Because the first one I went to a lot of countries, but I didn't go to Italy. So this one, trying out a completely different culture because the Romans are very different from the Northern Europeans, Mm-hmm. So I mean, it was a completely different experience.
Dude, so explain this to me here.
All right.
Because a lot of people are gonna be wondering.
Okay.
So with all the coronavirus stuff coming on, what happened? You were literally there at the start of it.
Yeah.
The first wave, that was you.
Yep. So Italy got hit right after China, right?
Yeah.
And so at first we started seeing a couple people disappear. One of my friends, Mitch and Justin, one weekend they were just gone.
Really?
Yeah. We came back from Pisa. They were gone. Everyone was yeah, they left because their parents brought them back from the coronavirus.
Wow.
And we couldn't believe it because it wasn't serious yet.
Yeah.
We were joking about it in class, the coronavirus type of stupid shit.
I was too, bro. When this was all happening, I was like, dude, there's no way it's gonna be that bad.
I know.
Right.
Yeah, and then one thing leads to another. It's 4:20 a.m. on a Friday morning.
Okay.
We get an email saying our trip has been canceled and we had to get out of Italy by Wednesday.
And that happened Friday?
Yeah, this happened on Friday.
You had 4 days, 3 days, or 6 days.
Yeah, they told us we had to be out by Wednesday.
Wow.
So yeah, it was let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 days.
And you came back on the last day possible, right?
Oh yeah, so they said that we just had to leave Italy. So me and Jill, we went to Portugal. We were planning on going through Spain, ending it in Amsterdam, But then, it starts spreading, and then we have to fly home. And we went literally that last day, all flights. Those are the last flights out.
Really?
Yeah, or else we would have been stuck in Porto.
How was that? Was that pretty scary to think that you were the last to get out?
Yeah, it wasn't scary because we were pretty much like on top of it the whole time. Like we
Yeah.
always had a contingency plan if things did get worse, but it was more so just the disappointment when it happened, you know.
So how far into the study abroad were you before this all happened and you had to leave?
Okay, so we left on, or our first day was the 27th of January. So then it was the 15th or so of March. So it was a month and a half.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were still supposed to be there, weren't you?
Yeah, right now, yeah. We were supposed to be there through May 29th or so.
So how has the transition been to all online classes?
Oh, yeah.
I know that you normally like to take classes in person.
Yeah.
Right. Same with me.
Yeah, so I'm like an in-person type of guy.
Yeah.
So obviously the best part about the classes in Rome was that they were in Rome, and 2 of our classes were actually like on site, so the classroom was like at the sites.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So like it was all like in city learning, and losing that was devastating.
Dude, that has to be a trip you just look forward to,
I
right?
know,
like not
right?
even for the class, not for the homework, the exams, for the experience.
Exactly. And like, for example, like in our archaeology class, we were going to like the Colosseum, the altar of the fatherland, like crazy places like this, and now we come back, it's like, all right, write a paper, take a test, you're done, you know. And like it's like, sure, you know, they're easy online classes, but I mean, you lose the experience. So
how was it like when you were at the airport getting ready to come back? Like, kind of how was the atmosphere and how was everyone kind of acting?
Yeah, so like it was very mixed between people who were taking it very seriously and people who kind of like weren't so serious about it.
Yeah.
Like the airports were almost empty. Like we flew back through JFK in New York, one of the busiest, and we had the whole terminal to ourselves.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, our flight from New York to Phoenix was probably like maybe 14 people total.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. On like
were they serving you and stuff though?
Yeah, it was like a normal flight. They gave us extra shit, you know, like we got,
That's crazy,
but
man.
I know, you know, it was scary when we got to the Lisbon airport because they were very restrictive of who could enter. So going up to those lines, we're like, what's gonna happen?
Dude, that's an experience there that you'll probably always remember, just because you're at the start of like a huge epidemic, I guess you could say, right?
Yeah.
So at the airport you were at, obviously there weren't a lot of people. Was everyone kind of wearing masks or gloves or face protection?
Yeah.
Were they trying to stay away?
Yeah. So we actually, so first we arrived in London like for a night, and we had to spend the night. And from about 11 p.m. all the way to 5 a.m. they kept everyone staying in the terminal in this one small gate, and we weren't allowed to leave. Yeah, the only thing we could do is go to the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they had people like watching you, I guess, making sure you don't leave.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's different, huh?
yeah, it was really.
I know you like to travel pretty often, right?
Yeah,
so
I
this
do.
was probably the first experience where it's just completely different compared to all the other ones.
Yeah, no, nothing like it ever.
Wow. Huh. So how does this kind of impact your traveling moving forward? Does it kind of give you a different perspective on, if you still want to do more in a lot of the traveling that you do?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to do more traveling. It kind of, for me, it brought it into perspective. Like I have to enjoy like life more, because
I totally agree.
Yeah, because every day, I'm walking through the streets of the eternal city. And, when you're there, it's like time is moving like fast and slow. And then when you leave, you're like, if only time was only moving slow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. So right when you got home, you went on quarantine, right?
Yep.
That was like, what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, we kept it for 2 weeks and a couple extra days just in case.
You weren't thinking like, oh man, we might actually get corona. Were you thinking that at any point? Or were you just kind of like, oh, we're healthy?
Honestly, I was thinking we already had corona.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, there was this 1 week where like everyone was like so sick.
And in Europe?
Yeah, in like my grade, yeah.
Okay.
So that was kind of like, well, maybe that was it, because it was like all the symptoms. I had bad like bronchitis, and like a viral thing at the same time. I was like probably that.
Wow, that's gnarly.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Dang. And that was before you came back?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and I mean also,
It was was it good when you were like at the airport though? Like you were kind of healed, like or better from that?
Yeah. No, we didn't get sick.
Right.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, when thousands of people are like touching buses every day, you're bound to catch it probably.
I know. And you know, obviously everyone's been trying their best to stay as quarantined, stay at home and away from people as much as possible.
Yeah.
So then something else I want to dive into then is because obviously I know you've been going to ASU now for a couple of years. You're almost done.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Almost done.
Oh yeah.
How does this affect the amount of in-person classes that you take moving forward? And does this change if you were going to take any online instead?
Okay, so that's a great question because the answer is that like I'm not sure at all because for now they have partially summer classes are all online, but everything else is planned in person. Now, like obviously it's thrown into air as like more to move forward and it's still kind of going on, but I really, really hope that I get all in-person classes.
Yeah,
I already have my schedule and everything.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, so even before this you already had it planned out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because obviously, you know, me too, I don't like really taking online classes, but it kind of changes my perspective moving forward because it's like, you know, we're all jammed in this classroom together. And, you know, I'd still prefer going, you know, in person just so I can get the hands-on, right?
Yeah.
But it's definitely giving me a different outlook on just kind of like maybe how I interact a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It definitely kind of sticks in my head now too, because it was always like second nature to I guess just go wash your hands or whatever.
Yeah.
To stay clean. And now I feel like there's a new wave of that. There's a new like idea that you should probably wash your hands a little more.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, ever since I went from like, you know, after every time I use the restroom to like all the time, you know, after I go outside. Yeah, and you see people like acting differently too. Like everyone has hand sanitizers in their cars and stuff.
I'll be honest with you, the amount of like handshakes that I've done has definitely decreased into more of a fist bump.
Yeah, more of a fist bump. Yeah, see, I've got a little more elbows.
A little more elbow. Yeah. So it's just strange to think that, you know, you just might be giving somebody a handshake like that moving forward, or at least for a little while now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is different because if I see one of my friends, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna dab him up. I'm gonna give him a hug and stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a while, right?
Yeah. No, I know. It's so weird because I like to like hug and like give like handshakes and stuff. Yeah. I mean now like I don't know, go to a salute or something.
Dude, the biggest thing that I'm bummed out about though is that I might miss the Motley Crue concert.
Oh, that's right. And who else was on that lineup?
Yeah,
I know it was amazing.
Def Leppard.
Okay.
Poison. You know, and then what's that girl's name? Like Gene
Simmons?
No.
Wait, that's that girl.
Some girl. Girl though.
Okay.
I'm disappointed, bro. I'm a little upset. I'm sad. Obviously I get why.
Yeah.
But dude, these are like the biggest 80s guys that we listen to, man.
Yeah.
And we both can share that because we both listen to 80s music on time to time.
Yeah, look, you were going to hear this song.
That's right. That is part of the intro moving forward.
Yeah.
Yep, we'll get into that quite possibly. So yeah, that was a bummer. I haven't refunded my tickets. I'm still praying that it gets like postponed to a different date, or you know,
it's in August, right?
It's like July 25th.
July 25th.
So it's like dicey. It's dicey.
Okay. Yeah. I heard that like a court judge ruled that like that Ducey couldn't lift like restrictions at May 1st, but I think it was like June 1st. Okay. They said, yeah.
So is that good news?
Yeah. Well, I heard it from a lawyer, so it's probably reputable.
Well, Motley Crue, I'm looking forward to you then, July 20-something, if you do decide to come to Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, please. You know, pray for that. That's the stuff to pray for.
So, like, all right. So, obviously, with this quarantine and stuff, I've been doing some stuff differently. Yeah. I've been biking. I've been just trying to, you know, obviously, we can't go to the gym. And so just kind of getting out every once in a while, hiking. I know you love to do hiking. What has this quarantine kind of done for you, where it's kind of opened up new paths for you?
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely made me so much more active, like going on bike rides almost every day and hiking. I guess not the past like week, but before that every day.
I was gonna say, I always see you and your girlfriend, you know, going on these bike rides. Like, you guys have to be having a great time together.
Oh,
like, being able to do that more often.
Oh yeah, no, it's great. Like waking up every morning and having your schedule completely free, you know.
It's different.
Oh yeah, and like the neighborhood we're staying in is so cool. Like there's art like everywhere on the walls.
It's like downtown, right?
Yeah, it's
like
called
close to downtown.
Yeah, it's Coronado area.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like 12th Street and Thomas.
So biking and just kind of getting out a little bit.
Oh yeah, going on walks, enjoying the sun. You know.
What else have you been? Have you been getting into any other new stuff?
You know.
Wait a minute. Talk about this.
All right.
So you actually just got a drum set.
I did.
How has that been? Have you been practicing?
Oh yeah, every day.
Really?
Every day, yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I've been listening to like so much new music, or like not like new artists, but new songs by like certain artists, like Nirvana. I've been listening to a lot more. Like dude, Jimi Hendrix. I've been just listening through the albums, and like I just love like practicing new grooves and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't really say I've been getting into new music, but I guess there's some new music that is coming out. So that's awesome, dude. So you've been practicing a lot?
Oh yeah. I kind of want to find someone to jam with. Maybe you on guitar.
I got the guitar right here.
Yeah.
I need to kind of get my little practice on again, but maybe we can whip something up here in the future.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Dude, that'd be so
because you
fun.
played it for me the last time we hung out, which was like a couple weeks ago. Dude,
Yeah.
you sound great, man. And I know that you like jam that thing like super hard.
Yeah, dude, I fucking smash those things. Yeah.
That's
Oh
awesome.
my god. Yeah, dude, music is just like it's such a good part of life. It's such a joy. Dude, Bob Marley on like a nice Sunday like afternoon by the pool, you know?
Just killer vibes.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. I love it. That's awesome. Actually, you know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna spin the mother trucking wheel. That's what we're gonna do first. Okay?
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. So whatever this lands on, you gotta do.
All right.
Some are risky, some are funny. You ready?
Okay.
Let's see what you land on. And we're gonna get. Oh, we're telling us a story. Oh.
Blue or red? Ah.
What is it? Tell us one of your best college stories.
Oh man. Oh, that's hard. There's so many. All right. Okay.
One that you can just remember.
All right. I'll tell you the story of when me and my girlfriend Jill went to San Diego last summer. All right. So we go, right?
Yeah.
Like this one of my friends had like told me kind of that like we could like crash in like his living room or something.
Okay.
So anyway, like we call him up, he's like, nah, my roommates aren't really cool with it, man.
What?
And like, yeah, I know, right? And then so we're just like, all right, like, are you down to sleep in the car?
Really? On vacation?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was literally the most fun experience because we were like completely mobile the whole time. We would be like driving to like a new beach at like 10 p.m.
Really?
And then like taking a nap. Then we'd like wake up, drive to another beach. Oh, it was amazing.
How long was that trip?
Dude, it was like 3 days and 2 nights.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you stayed in the car the whole time?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were kind of just floating around places, checking everything out?
Oh yeah, we would take like showers on the beach and stuff.
No, you didn't. At the
we
little
did.
beach showers?
Yup, we did with
Dude.
shampoo and everything.
Seriously? Like in the bathing suits and stuff?
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that's hilarious.
But dude, it was so worth it because like being able to just walk out on the beach like from your living room was like undescribable.
So yeah, man, that had been just a funny and awesome trip for you guys to take then. When was this in your like relationship then? Was this kind of like early on or was this kind of like in the middle?
It was kind of like at the beginning. It was like in the middle of summer, so it was kind of
This
at
past
like
summer?
yeah. So it was kind of like the point where we really kind of took the next step because when you vacation with someone, you know, like that's how you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. That's really cool.
Yeah, we didn't get in one fight. We ate amazing food.
I bet.
It was.
I know you
amazing.
specifically have a good taste in food, so I can imagine the restaurants y'all were going to had it been pretty good.
Yeah, I surprised her on our 6 months with like brunch at this one place in La Jolla, and we split like one thing of breakfast and one thing of like eggs and steak. You know, it's like
Really?
pancakes and then eggs and steak. It was amazing.
Sounds like, dude, I would eat that right now if I could.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want some eggs and steak.
Well, dude, that was a funny story then. College experience. I guess kind of a unforeseen trip, living wise. You stayed in the car. That was crazy. I stayed in the car a couple of nights when I went to California.
Yeah.
So that was fun. So here's something I want to dive into, kind of connecting back to Arizona State. So you are a finance major.
Yeah, technically. I'm planning on switching it to econ.
Okay.
I just had to wait because, I made some early mistakes in the electives, so I just had to wait for my GPA to get high enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you choose that?
Well, initially I went into finance because I thought I wanted to be like an investment banker.
Okay.
I always kind of like dreamed of basically managing stock portfolios and investment portfolios. But to be honest, I just love economics so much. Like diving into the quantitative side, which I never seen before, I just saw, because I'm like really passionate about politics also, and I just saw how like econ can really describe the world. It's kind of like, to me, it's like the ecology of humans,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally how people use resources.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been amazing. I've had amazing professors too. Like
really?
ASU, like going in, I was kind of unsure like how the professors would be, but I haven't been disappointed, so.
So what are some of the classes that you're going to be taking moving forward?
Okay, so next semester I have my schedule as what is it? Oh yeah, so I have my honors thesis on Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
I have what else? Oh yeah, so I have like business data analytics, supply chain, and I'm taking this class called cross swim, which is like a high intensity exercise thing where we literally like run up a mountain. It said in the description like one day we'll like run up a mountain or like jog in the parking lot, and then you have to like do laps in the pool.
So you're trying to get super fit.
Yeah, I'm planning on hitting the gym more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. That sounds like a loaded schedule.
Oh yeah.
Are you planning on working through that too?
Yeah, like part-time. I think I'm gonna try to like hit it hard this summer.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, I'm a proud In-N-Out employee. But
dude, cheers to the greatest burger in Arizona.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, In-N-Out is the spot. People are jealous that they don't have In-N-Out. That's how good it is.
For real. That's how you know. But yeah, I'm planning on just working my ass off through the summer, saving enough, like just enough to like be fine working like 10 hours a week or something.
Yeah, definitely make sure you have that cushion, dude, because it's, if this virus thing kicks up more, or you still don't really know too much.
Yeah, especially with the rent situation, like I gotta save up.
I feel like rent's gonna drop a little bit from all this.
Yeah.
You think so?
But I mean, it's also harder like when you have like less income,
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So are you planning then on? Have you thought about that yet? Where you're gonna be staying at during school?
Yeah. So for right now, for those of you who don't know, I'm at this like the street in Coronado. I'm at that place, gonna stay there through the summer. Afterwards, probably gonna be posting up with my girlfriend. It's like it works out well. I think like we're ready to take that step, and I think it'll be good. It'll help with costs and stuff. Yeah, it'll be perfect.
That's huge, man. That's great. That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Like you guys just keep freaking going towards something like humongous. You know what I mean? You guys are great together. You're a good fit. You guys love to have fun. You guys vibe super well.
Yeah.
Just from hanging out with you guys, I can see it just like every time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's cool. So that's the plans.
Yeah, we're thinking like furniture wise, we kind of want to go like minimalist, like postmodern, so like sleek, kind of like homey and like pops of colors,
Dude, that's all your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's gonna be designing that place. Probably not you.
Yeah, I know. No, but she is good at interior design. Actually, so much so that she almost went that route in college.
Really?
Yeah, she's actually very good at it.
I love that. I love also doing interior stuff. I think it's just so fun to kind of get creative and just kind of, you get to do whatever you want with your setup.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm more of like I like thinking of how things would like set up. Not necessarily the color.
Yeah. Dude, okay. So I'm going to hit you with this because this was huge news. We talked about this on my last podcast.
Okay.
Jared wasn't too much into football, but I know you are.
Yeah.
And you are also a member of our fantasy football league.
Yes.
Like what, 5 years running now?
Yep. Crazy. Actually.
Is it 6?
Yeah, 10th, 11th, 12th, freshman, sophomore, junior.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is the man right here. You can see, you already know that we're best friends.
Member.
That's right.
Yep.
So, dude, Gronkowski's coming back.
He is?
You didn't know about that?
No, I didn't hear about that.
So we have a live update on the podcast.
All right, live update. You got to tell me this right now.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Dude, so the Patriots traded their 7th round pick in return for a 4th round pick, and they gave the rights to Gronkowski to Tampa Bay.
Really?
He's going to go play with Tom Brady.
Oh, dude. dude.
Dude, I know that you love the Patriots.
Yeah.
But more so Tom Brady and Gronkowski. So are you going to be watching more of the Buccaneers this year or what?
Probably not. You know, to be honest, man, like, I love Bill Belichick. And, you know,
Really?
I know I'm about to get a lot of hate about that, but, no, but just from, like, a strategy perspective, I just love how he's, like, able to manipulate the game, like, in any situation. So I'm honestly more intrigued to see, like,
How he does.
what he does, you know?
What are
like,
you thinking? You think above 500?
Yeah, I would give it about a most likely chance of like 500 and a small chance that they get lucky because, you know, they turned Matt Castle into a star. We forget about that.
So we're talking like Jared Stidham being the quarterback for y'all right now?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Probably 500. I don't really see him. No.
I don't see it. They traded also a lot of pieces. They got Gilmore still, but they don't have those same weapons. And honestly, they didn't have a receiving core too big with Brady. What are you going to do without Brady in that receiving core?
I know. It's going to be tough. They're probably... But they do... Actually, now then, if they swap their 7th or 4th, they probably have the best picks in the NFL. They had like the second most, and now trading that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So swapping that up.
Well, I know they're pretty tight in cap room, so they can't really make no signings like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know too much about their cap space, but I imagine Tom Brady leaving like gives them a good
They just re-signed Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, okay.
I think, and I know he's like the top third highest corner in the league. So that obviously takes a big chunk.
I think like when Belichick has won championships, it's always been with a good defense.
Yeah, I'm excited, bro. And obviously you know about DeAndre Hopkins coming to Arizona.
Yeah, I was about to say what I'm really hyped about is we got DeAndre Hopkins.
Dude, Hopkins is my guy.
Yeah.
I've had him before on fantasy teams. Obviously not just for fantasy, but he's also super fun to watch. So bring him to Arizona with Kyler Murray, a still stud in Larry Fitzgerald, and you have a young stud in Christian Kirk.
Yes.
Now you have a backfield with Kenyon Drake.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know if we'll make the playoffs. I would like to see us make the playoffs, but I definitely think we're a lot better.
I think we will.
Sure. And we have a returning Patrick Peterson with no suspension.
Yes.
So now we're like a full juggernaut, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, literally, like, we have a high pick, too.
7th pick.
7th pick.
Most likely going to be an O tackle. But
that happens tonight.
That is tonight.
Yeah, that happens tonight.
That is tonight.
Yeah.
I would love to see us draft CeeDee Lamb from Alabama. Dude is just a big guy receiver. But I think the safe bet would be offensive line.
Yeah, see, I think they go defense.
Defense? Yeah,
I think that offensive line...
We need some backers.
We do need O-line, but, like, O-line is really difficult to develop immediately. So, like, Kyler Murray already doing good as he is, you know, I think it's more wise for them to go, like, later, develop them, like, for the future, but get, like, a stud on defense, man.
Yeah.
Like, that's the difference. D-line, they're just getting destroyed, like, inside and out, you know?
Yeah, I can see that. I think whatever pick we take will definitely be an improvement to our team.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the draft is like a coin flip, so we'll see if it's a stud or a starter, you know? Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm super excited to see where the Cardinals go. Obviously, for the draft tonight, do you think Joe Burrow goes number 1?
Probably.
You think Tua goes to Miami?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you think about Tua?
You know, I think he's a great player. I think he's a stud.
I think he's a stud.
Yeah.
You're not afraid of the injury, the hip?
No, because like every stud player who has had a surgery always still ends up being a stud. Adrian Peterson. Yeah. Like Adrian Peterson, LT, Gronk, like that doesn't stop. If he's a stud, he's still a stud.
Yeah, well, pairing him with, I believe, like I think the coach's name is Mike Flores.
Yeah.
Obviously from the Patriots. He has like a tough mentality kind of going on that team over there.
He does.
So honestly, I think he'll fit quite well if he goes to Miami. They kind of have a young group of guys over there. So they're kind of rebuilding, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think within a couple of years, he's going to pan out, or very quickly, or maybe over the course of the next couple of years. I'm excited.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good
Movement.
people in this draft this year, I think.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of movement in the league overall.
Yeah.
Like, dude, so much is reshuffled completely. Like, it's gonna be a fun season. It's like back in like the NBA when like the Warriors finally lost, like, or when it finally wasn't like the Warriors and Cavs. This is like the NFL now.
Well, hopefully, with all this fire and stuff, hopefully it doesn't get postponed, because I think as a culture, I said it on the other podcast, as a culture, I think we need sports more than ever now. Obviously, losing sports was huge for everybody, because now what are we going to watch? At least for us young guys, right? So I'm praying that we get good results on that. Yeah,
even just in a deeper sense, this whole coronavirus has just led to like a mental health epidemic. And like losing football, even though it sounds cheesy, like really would be a big hit.
Did you hear about the Michael Jordan documentary?
I did not.
Did you peek that at all?
I did not.
Do you even know what I'm talking about?
No.
Dude, where have you been?
Dude, I know, and I've been under a rock, I guess.
No, so obviously I won't go into it. I won't dive into it, but they released a Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, last Sunday. Episodes every Sunday.
Okay.
Obviously a documentary, you know what that is, so it's just kind of like on his life and career and stuff.
Very
Dude,
cool.
It is interesting. As somebody who doesn't know too much about Mike, like in like concept of like his Bulls tenure and stuff, just kind of like the big stuff.
Oh yeah.
Dude, it's so like cool to see that, and like it's really kind of making me think that maybe he just is the GOAT.
Yeah, I think he's the GOAT easily.
He's just the GOAT.
Because what people don't even think about is that his defensive efficiency is number 1 all time at his position.
Is it? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah,
Should you fact check that?
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. I trust you. Yeah.
Put it up on the screen later.
What do you think though? If LeBron wins a ring in LA, does that make him the GOAT?
Oh, easily.
So you're saying that LeBron's a championship away from being the GOAT?
Not a championship away. It's not like the championship that matters, because I really don't think all championships are created equal. It's the fact that he won a championship with his current team. Yeah, that's what makes him the GOAT. like when he won with Cleveland, that's like what put him in the same tier as Mike. Yeah.
So they are in the same tier. So are they both GOATs?
Yeah, easily.
At the position.
Yeah, they're both GOATs at their position.
Agree with that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, easily. Just like Karl Malone is the GOAT at his position. No matter what anyone tells you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily, man.
Dude, Karl Malone was a beast.
Oh yeah, the milkman.
So, I kind of have some things I want to talk about. Again, going back to the college life.
Yeah.
So my audience obviously is probably like 18, 19 to like 24, 25-ish, right? So I know that with this upcoming semester, there's a lot in the air. Obviously, we talked about in-person classes, online classes. I know you didn't have to really think about any of that when you went as a freshman. None of us did. So kind of how was that for you? How was that whole college experience? Obviously, the transition from high school to college is huge.
It's huge.
Right.
Yeah.
So kind of how was the lifestyle different?
Well, you show up to the dorms, like, with your parents, you kind of, like, awkwardly meet people for the first time with their parents, and then from there, you just kind of go on your own journey, really. I would say freshman year, for the most part, everyone's friends with everyone, everyone's in, like, one dorm, so it's not hard to, like, roam the hallways looking for something to do.
Right.
Yeah, like, my floor was actually kind of, like, the craziest of all time.
You were in Barrett, right?
Yeah, I was in Agave, the dorm Agave in Barrett, floor 5, and we actually by the end of the year ended up with our floor was 70% of the citations for all of Barrett, like all the Barrett dorms.
Wow.
Yeah, dude,
rowdy.
Yeah, we were so rowdy.
I remember them. I remember your dorm and stuff.
Oh yeah, dude, but everyone was just super chill.
Yeah,
and honestly, like, having that experience, I don't look back, like, I don't regret a thing.
So it was definitely one to remember.
Oh,
and
yeah.
A great time.
Oh, yo, okay, I have this one story for you. So,
Okay.
All right, so we were in me and my roommate Diego's dorm with like 8 people, right? Diego had just come back with like from like a frat event with like a full case of brews, you know. We all like pitched in like some stuff, you know. And I swear to God, like we have the music blasting. It's quiet hours. So we hear a knock on the door. I go up, you know, I'm a couple drinks in. I see their CAs, and then I turn back and I'm like, oh shit, it's the CAs. Yo, and like, dude, they're probably just awkwardly standing outside.
Okay.
And we're like clanking bottles, like hiding them in different closets. We like hide, like 8 of us like hide in like the other room's closets, like a suite.
Yeah.
So they come in, they're like, is there anyone else in here? And then Diego's like, nah, it's just me. You know, they're like, well, it's a noise complaint. And then they knock on the other room because like they obviously know, they're not stupid. Yeah. And so then we all grab the bottles and move them to the other closet, and they're like, again, they come in and they're like, you know, we were just coming for a noise complaint. Next time you probably shouldn't be clanking bottles.
Oh, so they knew.
Yeah. And then they were also like, yeah, and like especially when we knock on the door, don't just yell out, oh shit, it's the CAs. We could hear that so clearly.
Dude, that's hilarious. That's hilarious,
God,
dude.
yeah.
I know you had plenty of fun experiences in that dorm. I remember it. Yeah, they were connected. Was that the only time the CPA knocked on your door?
No.
No?
Oh, it happened so many times. If there was like some sort of funny smell, or if the music was blasting.
So they definitely knew who you were by the end of that semester.
They knew who all of us were for sure. Yeah. Oh my God. One time for Halloween, like Madison and Juliana, like the people next to us, they pranked me and my roommate, but basically just me, by hanging like bats across my door, but like on the outside. So I open my door one morning on Halloween and I walk in, I just get clotheslined right on the neck. So then I grab like, oh, they tell me it's them, and then the next day I grab one of Diego's like old beer boxes and I fold it up and I staple it next to their door.
Like the actual case itself?
Yeah, well, no beer in it, just the cardboard. Yeah.
That's
And then they got called on.
Was that the same Halloween that like we came down?
Yeah.
It was that one.
Yeah.
So the early night for you.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, gosh, man, you passed out so early.
I know. Yeah, that was bad because it was also the USC game. So, like, I had been pre-gaming with some friends at that, and then, you know, first semester, you live and you learn.
Right.
Yeah.
So how has, like, that experience kind of, like, transitioned you, like, into, like, who you are today?
Well, definitely, like, living with other people who came from so many different backgrounds was, like, a big deal. Like, I mean, obviously, I'd never been friends with anyone from other states, you know, or other cities. So, like, them telling me, like, what their hometown's like, seeing the clear differences between people, like, from different parts of the country, you know, it definitely, like, opened me up to a lot of things. I think also, you know, all the mistakes that you make, all the, like, learning lessons you have, you know, like, your professors are nice to you, like, you make a mistake, you know, they give you some responsibility, but they let you catch it up, you know. That all grows you as a person, for sure.
So, if I was an incoming freshman going to Arizona State, what would you tell me? What should I look out for?
Well, first off, I would tell you to look out for bike cops.
Okay.
Because if you are walking home drunk from a frat party, you know, and everyone's rushing and you can get in there for free, you know, the bike cops are everywhere.
Okay,
Dude, call an Uber. Call an Uber for the ticket, okay? Yeah. I would also say, like, please still get drunk, but don't make, like, those types of experiences, like, your whole like semester, because definitely looking back, like I had some great times like partying, I had great times like in class, but I didn't like join many clubs, for example. Like I didn't do like intramural sports, and I should have. You know, like do a variety of things and see what you like.
But you were working your freshman year, weren't you?
No, I was not.
You were working
part for second semester, I think, at Peter Piper. From March until that summer.
Okay.
You know.
Well, dude, yeah. I mean, it's hard to kind of do stuff like that when you're working so hard, because I know you as a person, you have a strong work ethic, so I know that you're always grinding. Right? Yeah. So kind of to like branch out like that, I know it can be difficult. So, and I mean, you're not done. Yeah. Right?
The other thing is that, like, I would say, please don't be afraid to like use your credit card a little bit, because definitely like what you lose from working too much isn't worth it. It's not worth it, you know?
So definitely kind of prioritize the experience and the journey.
School. Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah. Prioritize the ability to to try out whatever lifestyle you want. Yeah.
I respect it. So I'm definitely prepared as an incoming freshman. Yeah. Thank you for telling me that.
I'm so hyped to have you as a fellow Sun Devil. Oh, yeah.
That's right. Yep, I'm still going to get cronked, but I'm going to do it responsibly.
Yes. Yeah, weekends only.
So are you excited then? If we can get back into class then? Are you excited to kind of get back into that?
Oh, yeah, I'm so excited to get back to class. Yeah? I'm so excited.
Kind of got like a new form of energy now since you've been staying at home, taking online.
Yeah, I actually, you know, like I've narrowed down a lot what I've wanted to do, and now, like, you know, for example, I like added a math minor. I know, I did. I wanna go to grad school, probably like to be some sort of like econometrician or like quantitative analyst. Damn. And I didn't know that I wanted to do that before, so I didn't take any of those classes, you know. But now, like, this is just jam packed with like the classes I want. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah.
So just kind of like always having an open mind.
Yes.
Right? So like, hey, I'm going to go into this. I have this mindset. I'm going to stick with this mindset. You definitely want to have an open mindset.
Oh, yeah. Like, definitely take a wide variety of electives. Yeah. From things that you're, like, genuinely interested in. You know, like obviously try to find easy classes for your free electives, but, like, make it something you enjoy, you know? Yeah. Because at least you'll get something, like, real from it, other than, like, how to bullshit your way to a B+.
Dude, I definitely know that. I took a humanities class. This was, like, a summer class. Yeah. I needed the elective, so I took a woman in films class, actually with Jared, the guy I had on the first podcast. Yeah, that was definitely an interesting class, but hey, I needed the credit. It was an easy grade, and I got it. Yeah. So definitely try and do stuff. I didn't think I was going to be in a woman in films class. Yeah. But looking back on it, it was really funny, actually, and it was a night class, so I've never done that again. Yeah. It was worth it. It was cool. We literally just watched movies the whole time, and our test was like, what was the movie about? Who were these characters? It was easy. Yeah. 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 So that's definitely, awesome. Yeah, dude. And even you have like kind of influenced a lot of the decisions I've made over like the past. Like kind of just having an open mind on things, because I remember dude, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy, Rhodes? Yeah. Dude, you got me started with so much stuff. This was like our freshman year. You're helping me make a budget. You're helping me make a major map. Remember those days? Yeah. You used to come over and stuff. Yeah. You used to go hit a bucket at a Cracker Jacks. Yeah. But dude, no, like honestly, like thank you so much, because like you kind of gave me the mindset to kind of try different things, do things that I'm not usually comfortable with doing, and for that, like I'm forever thankful. It changed me into a better person, I'd say. Oh yeah. And just kind of with the experiences, just kind of capturing every moment, you know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, and you definitely like helped me a lot with like schooling, work ethic stuff, and just kind of like organization, I guess you could say too. Yeah. You know what I mean? Being structured and having a plan. Yeah, well, right? you've taken it to a whole nother level, so you're doing great. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all you. Yeah. I definitely love doing this podcast so far. I can already tell it's super fun. Yeah. So quick question do you have an idea of what classes you're gonna take? I do, in the back of my head, like really far. I gotta bring it out real quick. Okay. I am going to take. I don't know. Ooh. I don't really know. Actually, I know I need to take calculus again. Taking it twice. Dude, that class is hard. I'm not good at math. It's been something I've never been good at. So I'm gonna have to redo calculus. I know that I'm gonna have to do Macroeconomics.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do that, and I don't know, dude. I guess maybe that is something I need to plan. That's coming up fairly quickly. I've been kind of busy with a lot of things. Well, because I'm moving forward now into like the kind of like the classes that kind of go into your major exactly, right? So more marketing classes. I was taking one this semester. It's actually really fun. I take like these simulations on like companies and stuff, and kind of explore avenues with like their marketing, and it's just like a simulation. So probably more classes into that field. Cool. I'd imagine.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, dude. I definitely love marketing.
Yeah. The marketing's cool. You'll be good at it.
All right, we're gonna go into the segment.
All right.
Hopefully it works this time. We're going to the blast from the past. I'm gonna get that loaded up here on the screen here. So the first video that's coming on the screen here. I know he's gonna recognize this real fast.
All right.
I don't think Jill will recognize this though.
Oh boy.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna just play this real quick for y'all. Turn the sound up. There's no sound. So yeah, basically, y'all are probably wondering, where the hell is my hair at? So there was a point our senior year where I decided to let this man give me a haircut.
Yeah.
And I wasn't the only victim. But at this point in time, I know you're telling me, dude, the haircut looks fine. You're tripping. Looking back on this now, what do you think?
I think that it doesn't. It's not like a great haircut,
dude. Okay,
but wait, I need to see more before I can say it's bad.
This was right before the state championship game, Apollo versus Sunny Slope.
Yeah,
we're gonna go see Holland Woods play.
Yeah,
and so I got that haircut. Obviously, I'm cheesing with the braces on. Dude, look how younger we look, dude, and like,
oh yeah,
look at the acne on our faces, dude. We were popping at that time, bro. I think we definitely got better.
My eyebrows are completely unkept. Those are the days.
So this was definitely a blast from the past. I had my haircut, probably the shortest it's ever been in my entire life. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
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 Oh yeah, that was bad. That was a bad experience. But I thank you for giving me the haircut again.
Hey, you know what? I promise you from now on there'll be no messing up your hair.
Dude, that was hilarious, dude. Because I remember getting that haircut, and I'm just stressing. I'm like, dude, this is insane. It's way too goddamn short.
What do you think?
What I think about the haircut?
Back, yeah.
I probably wouldn't have gotten a haircut.
Yeah.
But no. I'm not giving you no shade, dude. That was hilarious, and it's definitely something funny to look back on now.
Yeah.
That was funny, and I know I wasn't the only victim on that haircut. So here's the second video I have. The second video was a little more intense.
Okay.
So we kind of messed around with the boxing gloves a little bit. We all in our friend group kind of messed around with that. And so this video that I'm going to show you, I know you remember, it kind of got out of hand kind of quickly. And this was like, we don't box. Like, let's make that very clear. We don't box.
Yeah.
We were just messing around, sparring, kind of having like a bro moment.
Yeah.
And so here's that clip. I'm going to get this pulled up here. Dude, this was hilarious though, and dude, we were pretty good. We were like we definitely even. We definitely got each other a couple times.
Yeah. Oh, it's this one.
So here's us going at it. Let me play from the top. Dude, this was bad, I think, for both of us, and what's kind of going through your head at this point, leading up to this?
Oh, yeah, no, that was okay. So if you noticed, wait, go back real quick.
Okay.
Wait, go back real quick to that, to right before I get smacked. Okay, so if you notice, look at how I hit the cameraman right there. Oh, he didn't get out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
Dude, what was going through my head was like, all right, Jack's about to clock me. I'm gonna duck my head back. And then, minus the duck part, because, I hit the cameraman, I got clocked. Yeah. But no, those are good times. We had some good rounds.
Dude, okay, so that wasn't even the only video of us boxing. We boxed, I think, I know we boxed another time, but did we
We
box?
boxed a total of like 4 times.
Well, no. Well, yeah, 4
Yeah,
different
yeah.
times.
Yeah,
but we
yeah.
had rounds in those.
That one was like the round like after the round,
Right.
because we had gone 3, like the judges were tied, so we went like one more. But like before that, dude, probably my favorite boxing one was like
the towel one.
yeah, the towel one, dude. We went 12 rounds.
We went
that one.
12 1-minute rounds.
Yeah.
And to start the boxing, we had him wearing a towel around his head as a form of protection. And I
Yeah.
think it only lasted like a couple of seconds on your head, right?
Yeah, and then I mean, yeah. Well, to be clear, he knocked the towel off.
Very quickly.
Yeah.
Dude, those were so funny. We haven't boxed since then.
No.
Nope. And
I would if I had a helmet,
yeah, I think
honestly.
moving forward we'll need some head protection for that.
Yeah.
But dude, that was so funny. Like I can't. Yeah, those were some good times, and we got around with everybody.
Yeah.
Obviously, for those of you who know that video I posted of me boxing Madonis, that was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
He got put on his butt.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. We had a fun time with that. Just like
Yeah.
kind of messed around because we never boxed before that.
No, not
So
at
we were
all.
just like some straight noobs, just kind of testing it out, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So, what happened after that boxing match that we just watched?
Well, I think afterwards, we called it a wrap. We went and got some food. I think I called out of work that day, actually.
You did?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a hard hit.
So you actually had like to your belief, you had a small concussion. Is that right?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You really think that was a concussion?
Yeah, because I think like when you get so I've had concussions before from football, and like I'm pretty sure when you have a concussion, it's like that same feeling of like like when your brain is like still, but it's like your inside skull hurts like a motherfucker.
I don't know.
Dude, well, I don't know. All I know,
I
it was like more than just like an outside headache. It was like a migraine, like a deep
Seriously?
migraine. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I would box you again for
Dude,
sure.
that was so fun though.
Yeah.
That was hilarious. Obviously, that moment of the video wasn't hilarious, but just kind of us messing around was super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was
definitely
good
thought that was
times.
funny. So that was our blast from the past segment of today's podcast.
Yep.
Kind of looking back at some old videos that were hilarious and good times for sure.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of the podcast so far? Are you having fun?
Oh yeah, I'm having a great time. When I first got on, like a little nervous. I've never been on a podcast before, but
Yeah.
now it's like we're just having a conversation.
I know.
So
We had like some of the funniest conversations. Like for real.
Yeah.
We were talking about my first podcast when I had the apartment, and I know that we had some funny, hilarious times at that place.
oh yeah.
I remember you would always visit, dude, because you were like a mile away from me.
yeah.
Yeah,
less than.
so Rhodes lived in a house like a mile away from our apartment. Like literally, you could walk through the golf course and get to one another. So that was perfect, obviously, because we're bros. So that was like a cool part about that.
Yeah, I think I longboarded a couple times.
I know you. Yeah, you definitely
Yeah.
did. And we even just like walked to your house plenty of times.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We had golf course runs. Those are the best.
No, well, it was pretty
Yeah,
cool.
for those of you who don't know, like we would just like sit on the green out like right by my house underneath
'Cause
Thunderbird.
you lived, yeah.
Yeah, and we would just split a 6-pack or something.
Just chill out, have a
Yeah.
good time.
Yeah.
Dude, so what was your favorite experience from my apartment, if you can recall
Ooh.
one?
Dude, there are a lot, but I would say the time I taught you how to ride a motorcycle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I just took it around like the block and stuff real quick.
Yeah. Dude, and you were actually like really good.
For a second, I was doing
Yeah.
pretty good.
Dude, you're doing fine. Dude, it's easy once you're going past like 10, right?
Right, you just kind of like
Yeah.
maneuver the shifts real quick, and it's
Yeah.
just like real cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. No, the first couple times you would kill it with the clutch,
Right.
But then once you got that part, that was like smooth.
Dude, I was actually just watching a video because I think it was on Snapchat memories of
Really?
dude, remember when Chris wrote it and he was writing it and he kind of like lost control and he was just like it almost looked for a second
Yeah.
he was gonna like drive into the curb or something.
Yeah.
You remember that a little bit?
Yeah.
Dude, that was so
But,
funny.
Yeah, at least it wasn't. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have let him go past like the parking lot,
That was cool, man. I remember
Yeah.
that. Dang, that was a while ago. That was the first time I ever rode a motorcycle, and I gotta
Yeah.
tell you, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. I would definitely do it again.
Dude, motorcycles are so fun.
You still riding yours, right?
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got that. Actually, I had to get the registration renewed, but now that I got that, I'm back street legal,
Is that
baby.
your second baby?
Yeah.
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 When'd you-
After my girlfriend.
When'd you get that motorcycle?
I got it at Eagle Rider AZ. It's down on like McClintock and Curry. It's like right north of the 202 on McClintock. Yeah, they actually like I
Where
got
was that?
When?
Yeah.
Oh, it was I bought it in February 2019, and then
Wow.
I didn't take it off the lot for another month because I had done training in like that winter break, right?
Yeah.
But I hadn't ridden since, so like I kind of like just kept practicing in the parking lot until I was like calm enough to ride.
Yeah, dude, you're
'cause-
good at it.
Yeah.
You like to just cruise that thing, huh?
Yeah.
It's a big boy.
Yeah, no, like when you first start out, I thought like third gear was like, holy shit, I'm in third gear, you know what I mean?
Right,
yeah. But then, you know, you get to the point where you're going 90 down the freeway.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
So let's explain to everybody here.
Okay.
How did we meet?
How did we meet? Oh, we met through fantasy football.
Well, that's where we like met. That's where we shook hands or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So we actually first ever met without like knowing each other at community center basketball.
That's right.
Yeah, we
That was
guarded
like
each other.
Was that 8th grade or freshman year?
That was freshman year.
That was freshman year?
Yeah.
Dude, I remember you were on the stack team, right?
Yeah.
Or was I? No,
Well,
you were.
That
You were-
season I
yeah,
was.
that season.
Yeah.
So that
Our
season-
team was so stacked.
Dude, this guy. So most of these kids that played in this community center like feeded from Paradise Valley High School.
Yeah.
And Paradise Valley is known to have a good basketball team, relatively speaking, right?
Yeah.
And so this guy had their starting center, starting point guard, like varsity, not JV, varsity,
And
had
the guy who had just transferred from Thunderbird, he was going to be their starting like forward,
Yeah.
or, like shooting guard.
That is right.
Yeah,
that is right.
that guy
So,
Devin.
Yep, he could
remember
dunk.
him.
I remember he had air.
Oh, yeah.
So he definitely had the best team in the league that year.
Yeah.
I actually was on Devin's team the following year after that, or maybe
Yeah.
before that, and we won it all.
Okay.
Yeah, so I definitely took a chip in that run.
Yeah.
So yeah, dude, we paired up on the basketball court. That was the first time we met without even really knowing.
Yeah.
I remember we guarded each other that first game.
Yeah, we did.
I remember because RJ stood out like the most obvious way because his shot was so funky. I remember you had that funky shot,
Dude,
whatever
I know.
that was.
I would like follow through with my left. I would like shoot with my right and follow through with my left.
I remember that was the first thing I noticed.
Yeah.
I was like, "Holy hell, who is that guy shooting?"
Yeah.
But dude, you have a stroke. You have you can shoot the ball. I'll give
Yeah.
you that. With that Dirk Nowitzki shot, whatever you want to call it, you can shoot the ball.
Yeah, no, I
Give you
remember
all that credit.
Yeah, that season, like, most of like the starters would be rested for like half the game, you know,
Yeah.
because we'd be up by like 30.
Yeah,
anyway.
they had a really good team.
But yeah, no, like I mean, that was the best situation because like there were a couple of games I scored over 20 points. Yeah,
Those were some fun days. I would do that again.
me too.
Those were so fun, dude.
Yeah,
I only think we played like one time too, or maybe like twice.
yeah. Well, I played like 3 seasons, but I think we played
I
against
don't
each
even
other
know.
twice.
'cause
Yeah,
that was the only season I remember, us playing together. But besides that, we also met during fantasy football.
yeah.
Dude, which sparked everything.
Yes, it did.
Sparked everything for us. We are great buds.
Yeah.
So obviously, we want to give our praise to fantasy football.
Yes.
We're gonna continue to do the league, dude. Last year we had 16 teams, so
I
it's
know,
crazy.
that was the hardest season.
I know. Well, because there was so much competition.
I know.
We started with 8, and we gradually just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So last year was probably one of my funnest years.
Oh yeah, that was the craziest season.
I didn't win, but it was definitely fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever won in my league?
No.
No.
I've not. I've gotten close. I've had some ups and some downs. Last season I started like the first like
Really
4
good.
weeks like the best.
Really good.
And then like so many people got injured, man.
So with RJ and fantasy football, from the start to now, okay, every year. So we'll start with the first year. First year was like mediocre, but every year since then, he's actually gradually gotten better each year. I think last year was a little dip, just a little
No,
dip.
it was a plateau.
Was it a plateau? I would call it a plateau. 'Cause he could have made the playoffs.
Yeah, I missed last year and the year before by one win.
Because he didn't set up his lineup.
Oh, I know. Yeah.
But no,
It's all right.
yeah, you've definitely gotten better every year, and it's funny because most people are really good some years and then really bad. It fluctuates, right?
Yeah.
But you've gotten better every year.
Yep, you have to trade picks.
That's right.
That's how you do it.
That's right. I remember
Yep.
we both had some wild, out of control trades.
Yeah,
that
dude. I always
boosted us.
defer slightly to the future,
Yeah.
But this next year, I think I'm pretty
Who are
stacked.
you thinking about keeping? You remember?
Ooh, that's a
who you
good
have?
point. Yeah, I don't have that many good people to keep. That's the
I
problem.
can't even remember who you have.
Yeah.
All I know is you have Marlon Mack, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Robert
keeping him
Woods.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marlon Mack for sure, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
So the way I do my teams. So for those of you watching in fantasy football, or even my friends that are in the league watching, everyone knows how I kind of operate my team, right? I'm very strategic on what I do. I love to trade a lot for just a little, but it's going to be better every time. So by the end of the season, dude, I have like 4 first-round picks on my team, and so I'm like loaded, dude. And I don't, it's just kind of how it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are we still doing? We're doing 2 keepers still.
I think we're doing
1.
We're doing 3, and we're doing it by round.
Okay, and then you give up a pick in the round.
Which makes it a lot easier, because in the past, like, I would be keeping, like, Gurley and Zeke. Not really, but, like, let's just say that would happen.
Yeah.
So moving forward, we don't want that to happen.
Nah.
We want it to be by round, a little more structured.
Yeah.
But it's definitely fun, bro. It's something I look forward to, like, every year. I love fantasy football. And we always have, like, a draft party, which is so fun. I love going to those.
Dude, the draft is the best. Remember that one year where your mom was, like, really pissed, and then, like... Dude. Yeah, and then we were just sipping, like, Circle K cups full of Smirnoff Ices while your mom's like, you can't play basketball today.
Oh, that's right. Because we were going to go, I think, to Paseo Apartments to play. Were we not?
Yeah.
Dude, I was grounded that fantasy football. That was like our freshman year. No, I think that was like No, I think it was freshman.
That was like junior.
No, it was freshman when we first started that league.
I thought that was sophomore year.
Maybe sophomore year.
Okay,
I think it was sophomore.
Yeah, one of those years, yeah.
Dude, I was grounded. What did I do? I don't remember, but I remember I was doing landscape, like, on the side for some dude that morning. So I was in a rush all day. I was trying to just get back, and I remember I had to go get the snacks and stuff. And I think I didn't clean my room or something, and so my mom got, like, upset about me about that.
Yeah.
But we still pulled the draft off. It almost got canceled, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I ever told. Did you know that?
I did not.
Dude, my mom was, like, very close to canceling it. She was like, nobody can come over. You're in trouble, or you're grounded, or whatever. Fantasy football's off. So at that point, I'm, like, really bummed out. But then she ended up letting it happen, and it worked out.
Yeah.
It's just kind of funny how that goes.
Man, remember that one time we tried to do fantasy basketball? It just didn't stick as well.
No, because, like, fantasy basketball, you gotta be on that, like, every day.
Yeah, I know.
Who has time to be on that every day?
Dude, like fantasy baseball.
No, we never tried that. I don't think anyone ever tried that.
I don't think we're ever gonna try that.
Dude, imagine the lineup size in baseball.
Oh, yeah.
You're talking way more than fantasy, probably. Well, because probably for every position, plus more bench, right?
Yeah, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, like 13 plus like 5 pitches.
The craziest fantasy
18.
football experience I ever had was when I had to draft defense as well.
Oh.
Dude, that was a different ball game, bro. When you have to draft offense and defense, I ended up winning that year, my first year, by the way. Shout out Christian McCaffrey.
Out to you.
Yeah. But yeah, that was definitely interesting. I don't think I'll ever incorporate that in our league. I think that's too much.
It's too difficult sometimes. Yeah.
So we're kind of getting into the time where we're gonna wrap things up here. So just kind of to go off some minor questions before we wrap up here. I just kind of want to ask, kind of going back to Corona again.
Okay.
What is your mindset on Corona, and when do you think we'll truly be able to open up?
Well, that's a very loaded question.
That is loaded.
So I think that first of all, there's no doubt that it's a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, like, I think that the biggest problem is like the people who are spreading like lies, essentially. Like, basically,
Dude,
every
real.
Fox News pundit who's like, oh, it's not that serious, it's a hoax. You know, now like some people really think that and are like rallying and like protesting and spreading it.
Yeah.
And it's not even about like people dying from corona. It's that like our health system is so like over capacity right now that, like, imagine if someone had a heart attack and like they have to wait longer. They don't have, you know, as many
to be able to get that treatment right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it's crowded, and it's like, I feel, you know what I fear the most are people that are like kind of not even having corona, but like minor sicknesses. So yeah, I think just like the scariest thing obviously, because for new people that are going to the hospital with like a minor sickness or whatever, you're kind of getting into that atmosphere. So even if you don't have it, you might be going and getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of these people really don't know what they're getting themselves into with this stuff.
Well, I actually went to St. Joseph's like a couple weeks ago because like Jill actually got in like a bike accident.
Yeah.
And it was completely empty. Like it was
Really?
completely empty. Yeah.
Well, Jared was describing to me the state of the hospitals. Like they're really not that busy as we might think they would be, but they are running like really low on supplies.
Yeah.
Like he was telling me that they kind of have like equipment in each room ready for you when you go in and out, just kind of change in or whatever. Now they only have one room where they have all the equipment now, and it's kind of like selective on how much you can get.
Yeah.
That's crazy, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah. See, here's a real case example of how Canada isn't the one running out of supplies.
Okay. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Dude, it's just, it's a crazy time, dude, with all this right now. Like, definitely, I don't think anybody's experienced this in any of... anybody who's alive right now, I don't think has gone through anything like this.
Yeah, the other thing is like, how do you reopen where, like, clearly there's some subsets of the population that are way more vulnerable to it, you know? And there's, like, no support system either at the moment. Like, people, if we completely open up, it's probably not even possible practically, even if like politically we said we would, because there have been so many like layoffs, so many operations costs like cuts that, I mean, how do you go back to normal?
Hundreds of thousands of unemployment just got like reported like yesterday or today.
Yeah.
Like on top of
unemployment is at least at 11%. Yeah.
That's scary to think about.
Yeah.
Do you think the market is just going to slowly, gradually just plummet? Or do you think this is something that we can kind of try
like
to...
Like what, the stock market?
Yeah.
Well, first off, like the stock market has never been so uncorrelated with the general economy. So and it never is, right? So like it's only gonna plummet again once like companies actually need to issue shares, not keep buying them back, which is like the problem. Basically, we're just wasting like debt on buybacks. But like the general economy, I mean, we're seeing like a manufacturing slowdown. We're seeing like people who have mental health problems and like drug abuse like going through the roof, and how do they get back to work even if they still have a job?
Yeah,
you know,
right.
It's kind of a complete disaster on every facet of it.
I'm just so fascinated with everything going on right now. It's just so intriguing. Obviously bad, but just super intriguing to kind of keep tabs on, just because everything's kind of like changing so fastly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You make a decision for this, and then a couple of days or a week later, we're on another decision now, another path.
I know.
So just kind of getting that solidified plan, I think, is the most important thing we can do right now.
It is.
As a government.
Yeah.
And obviously as for us too.
Yeah.
Just to make sure we're prepared. Obviously we saw how the grocery stores got depleted. I think we're behind that now.
Yeah.
But that was different, dude.
I
Going
know,
to the grocery
people were
store and
hoarding.
seeing like nothing there.
Yeah. Oh my God, you'd see like aisles just completely empty.
I've never seen that ever.
I know. Never.
That was definitely a sight. But no, I just I love to get your side on the story, because I know you're into the news. I know you keep tabs most of the time, right? On just kind of what's going on.
Actually, I have a story that I can tell you right now. Okay, the way we know that the economy is really bad is that crude oil prices went negative.
Dude.
Yeah, which means so like just to give like a little explanation, like so that price is predicated on like futures. Like, so basically what it's saying is that like because it's a physical asset, which means like the things are delivered physically, like barrels of oil, not cash, like it is, people will pay to get rid of it because it's too expensive even at a negative price to refine it, to do anything with it. And that's how you know productivity has plummeted.
Are we gonna see obviously cheaper gas prices moving forward?
I mean, I think it kind of depends. Like, it's gradually going down, but that's just like one part of it. That's obviously like refined stuff, But I mean, oil, like like your shaving cream plastic uses oil. Okay. So we'll see. I mean, it could mean like a supply crunch, for example, which means prices will go up. But there's a lot of uncertainty right now. So who knows?
Dude, you're so smart. Like, dude, this guy is really smart. He knows what he's talking about.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. So we're nearing kind of like the end of the podcast here. I think everyone and myself would enjoy another funny story. So what was a story that we both had together? Something that we did that was really funny. Now, we've done a lot of things.
Yeah.
We definitely had some party experiences that were hilarious, and even just some bro moments that were hilarious.
Yeah.
We had a couple of camping trips.
Yeah.
Dude, we always have fun camping, bro.
I know. Oh my god, that one we went and where was it again? The last one we went to, the one that wasn't pleasant.
I know it was up north. It was in Payson.
That's right.
Payson,
that's right.
that's
Bear
right.
Creek.
Bear Creek. Oh, yeah,
Bear Creek Lake.
Yeah. And oh yeah, you I don't think you guys went to that one. Okay, yeah,
Okay.
Bear Canyon.
Yeah, Bear Canyon. Yeah.
That was so beautiful.
Yeah, do you remember we got that bonfire going and it was like the largest bonfire I've ever seen. I swear to God, like 15 feet high. Yo, we were just throwing everything in there like wood.
Dude, because
like
we
sticks.
couldn't get a fire started.
Yeah.
We were dripping gasoline on the fire, and I'm like, yo, why are we dripping gasoline on the fire? Why don't we just pour the whole thing on the fire and get it started? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing
was like,
bursted, bro.
Dude, I almost got hit. Dude, we all almost got hit because it came out sideways, too.
Really?
Yeah, it was like kind of like a mini bomb.
Remember when we were like swimming in the lake and stuff?
Yeah.
Dude,
that was so
nice.
much fun. Dude, literally everyone
And then it
pussied
rained.
out except me, you, and Jill.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then
dude.
it rained like a couple minutes later, and
Yeah.
we were like running back to the car, getting soaked.
Dude, but wasn't that not the coolest, like, sitting in the lake in the rain? Because the rain was, like, warmer than the lake, too.
Right. Dude, that was fun.
Yeah.
It's just kind of cool to get out, you know what I mean, and explore.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, we've been to California. We've been up in Flagstaff. We've been a lot of places, dude. And, you know, every time we go somewhere, it's always like the funnest thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
For
even
real.
when we went to California, remember how fun that trip was?
Yeah. Oh,
Dude.
my God. Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we posted up right next to the Rubies in Oceanside, the Motel 6.
The Motel 6.
Yeah, the Motel 6.
Dude, that place is forever like a classic.
Yeah.
I remember the last time I went with Jared. We actually went and stayed at that same.
Really?
So it was the same Motel 6, but it was actually the same room too.
Really?
And that was not by choice.
Oh my
We had the
God.
exact same room.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that-
and they had a hot tub too. The hot tub was
Remember
so
that? I don't even
nice.
think we used it.
Yeah.
No.
I think they were being like sticks up their asses about the
I
time.
think it was closed or something, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, we were busy. We were going out and stuff. Dude, that was
Yeah.
such a fun time.
I know. We went to the club together. That was insane. That
Yeah,
was the
the
first
clubs
time
are
I'd
fun.
ever been to the club.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang. Well, we did
Yeah,
it
that was
together,
with
bro.
you, man.
What's another story you can think of that was really funny to you?
Dude, like, okay, I'll never remember. Just going back to the Halloween story, like what we were all wearing was like
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, you were like in like a
Axl Rose.
yeah, and Don was just like from the '90s, like in what's that? What's the one with
I don't know, like MC Hammer?
No. Oh my God, the one with Will Smith.
The one with Will Smith?
Yeah.
What one?
Bel Air.
Yeah, like Fresh Prince?
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
He was
yeah,
the Fresh
yeah.
Prince?
I can't believe I forgot that.
That's
Yeah, he
right.
looked like Fresh Prince. Yeah.
And I come in as like an 80s character with my little
Yeah.
Michael Jordan E.T. shirt on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well,
Those
dude,
are
it's
good.
been awesome to have you on the podcast, bro. Obviously,
yeah.
I wanted to have you on like immediately, just because we share like that broness.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you again for being on the podcast today, dude. Super informative on COVID, and your experience coming back. That had to have been just so different for you, man. Like to
Yeah.
experience that and to kind of get like the first glimpse of all of it before it kind of transferred here, I guess you could say.
Yeah, like front lines.
Dude, that's something you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah.
And so I think a lot of people watching and listening to this will kind of get another side of the story of that, because you could have very easily been stuck there,
Oh yeah. Last day of flights out.
and that was right before it got really, really bad,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Like right before.
So I can imagine that for you. That would have been scary, dude.
I know. But it was such an honor for you to bring me on here. I had such a great time.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah. All right.
Well, dude, I definitely want to have another podcast with you soon.
Yeah, like part 2,
And
episode 2.
and we can also kind of dive into more stuff, like more funny experiences, like more funny like college stories.
Yeah.
And then sports. Dude, we can do whatever we want.
Yeah, dude, we have so many these stories.
Yeah. Well, I want to quickly thank everyone who watched and listened today. Obviously, I'm super appreciative for you and all the feedback that I get on these podcasts.
Yeah.
We're obviously going to continue to just get better and better each podcast and incorporate more things and different funny skits and whatnot.
Yeah.
So again, I want to thank you like so much for being on the podcast today. It really means a lot to me, bro. You know I love you, of course.
Yeah.
You're like
Love
my
you too,
best
man.
friend, dude, for like forever now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's a wrap then.
Yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe to this guy.
You want people to follow you on Instagram?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Well, follow me on Instagram at Jack Dalton to stay updated with my photography, videography, and all my new podcasts that come out. I just want to say thank you again, and have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will see you on the next podcast. We out. Boom!
Yeah.